Welcome back to Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. When last we left our heroes, they just trounced the crap out of some mosaic warriors in this unusually large and posh bedroom in the Temple of the Hidden Lord. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
By the way, this absolutely enormous bedroom, for those of you listening in podcast format, if that's the case, this thing is huge. We've got like a Baldur's bed, which is like now a 15 by 20 new size that we invented just today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a result of me downloading the new maps and then some scaling issues with the new maps, so ignore me. Anyways, what would our heroes like to do now that they are in the room? Crozan, you have the username with it starts with an E, so you get to go first.
Oh, okay. So Crozan is going to inspect. Obviously, it's like the make of these tiles, high quality. Is that what it
Yes,
is?
this whole room, it's fallen into disrepair, but it's posh.
Okay. Obviously, imported stone from some lands far beyond.
White.
I think he's gonna go inspect this door over here, and Slobs is gonna come along and raise alarm. Is it possible for me to put my ear to the door, and if I hear anything, do I hear anything?
Absolutely. Roll a perception check.
I could do that thing.
You don't hear anything, but you do notice this door is locked.
I hear, guys. Yep, it's locked.
Yeah,
That's what I hear.
Glory.
Wait, no, wrong room. Sorry, that one's totally not locked for some reason.
Never mind, guys.
The other one's locked. From here, you can hear the lock on the other one being like, I'm locked. But otherwise, this room, you don't hear anything inside. And yeah.
All right. Is the make of the door any different than all the ones that we've come across?
Nope.
Okay. So mahogany and
Satan.
fine repair. Yeah, Satan.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be it for me. Hog.
Okay. All right. Next up in username order is NinjamanMat. What would you like to do?
First of all, just real quick, just to get a bearing of the situation, I have 3 small questions. First of all, what are these? Are these like basins of water?
No, those are candlestick holders.
Whoa!
Yeah, scaling. Think of them as lanterns, all right? Think of them as full-scale lamps.
Yeah. No, I water basin candle. Oh, okay. What is this? Is this a doorway, an archway, a cabinet?
That is a
curio cabinet. Is it important at all?
There's
is there
a large bed, several padded chairs, a wardrobe, that's the wardrobe, and a dressing table. So bed, chairs, wardrobe, dressing table. Each of these can be investigated.
I thought it was a bathtub. Dressing table. Very nice. Okay. Good.
Yeah, each of these can be investigated.
If it was a bathtub, Crozan would already be in it.
Already be in it.
Swan dive.
Finally, the areas in the ground where the mosaics popped up, are those indentations or areas missing, or
they are missing now? The map doesn't reflect it, but they are missing.
Just making sure. Okay, perfect. Darius specifically, he looks over to Fallister Fisk. Hey, can you help me find if there is such a pentagram to open the Satan door? Can you help me locate it?
I'd be happy to look. Well, let's split up. I'll search this gigantic, enormous bed.
And I'll give him advantage.
he falls asleep.
I'll go digging through. I'm staying in this area, and I'm going to look through the cabinet and this area. It's kind of like I'm just giving it a quick once-over and then starting to do a little more in-depth investigation if necessary.
All right. You find a gold signet ring on the dressing table.
Oh.
Engraved with the word hewn.
Oh, okay.
And the coat of arms.
Nice.
You also find an iron key.
Okay.
Locked door, iron key.
And a small gold hand mirror.
Small gold mirror. And sorry, for the gold signet ring with that had hewn on it, was there anything? Coat of arms. You said coat of arms.
Coat of arms, yep.
I inform the group what I have located.
The wardrobe contains several amber-colored vestments, as well as regular clothing of superior quality, or it was before the moths got to it.
Ah, crap. Well, I take as much of it as is useful.
One shirt has the initials IH monogrammed on the collar.
H. So something hewn. Invectus hewn. High hewn, and is that like? Does it look like a nice specimen? Is it still
Yeah.
all moth eaten or?
Super nice shirt, ruined by moths.
Okay, so ruined shirt. Okay, I'll take the ruined shirts. And is there anything in there that's not ruined?
Not in the wardrobe.
Are there any priestly vestments in there?
Nope. Well, I mean, some of the robes, the amber-colored vestments.
I'll
Those
take
are
the
priestly
amber-colored
vestments, but they are
vestments.
currently in disrepair.
That's fine. I'll take those. I shove them into the bag of holding.
All right. Next up would be Schmae.
I shall venture into the room and explore this door over here.
All right.
Freya will join me.
As our intrepid dwarf heard, the door is locked.
I call out to Darius and ask for the key and see if that matches the door that I'm looking at.
I
It
toss
does.
him the key.
It does not.
Well, you got the key. Write the key down on your character sheet.
The iron key from area T17.
17, thank you. Oh, we know it's 17. We saw them on the smoke break.
Anything else you got?
Hold on.
Hmm.
All right. No, but I'll join Crozan, and I think our next move will be to go through this door.
All right.
Rhea's gonna chill in this big chair.
Robert, what would you like to do?
Are the candlesticks bolted to the walls, I assume?
They appear to be worthless.
I thought you said they were gold.
Yeah, plated. The room doesn't describe them as valuable, so I'm going to say that for some reason or another, it's like,
They're also moth-eaten.
Yes, the moths have eaten the golden candlesticks.
What the fuck kind of moths are around here?
Dude, you got to look out for those rust
We haven't
moths.
found them yet.
Final boss confirmed. Fuck Zariel,
shit.
rust moths.
Moths.
I figure the rest of the party can take care of that door, so I'm gonna. My head popped out here, just making sure nothing's sneaking up on us.
Okay, you are guarding.
Hey, what did you say that the IH, not emblazoned? What is it? Stitched? What was that? How was it in the shirt?
Embroidered.
Embroidered.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Robert, do you want to take the next action, or do you want to wait for everyone else? I figure because you always go last, we can kind of do a thing.
I'm just on guard duty, so either way.
Okay. Party decision. You want to take this door?
Yeah, we're gonna just.
Here for it.
I
Yeah.
vote yes.
Okay.
Agreed.
It's not locked. Who opens the door?
Oh,
So- Asa Fisk.
Did you find anything in the bed, by the way, aside from?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. I won't.
Signs of rust moths.
Signs of rust. Nice.
Right.
There's no mattress left.
He carefully investigates everything, finds it to be completely safe, and slides it open, revealing the study. The floors and ceiling of this cozy room are paneled with mahogany, and there's a luxuriant rug covering the floor. A padded chair and a large desk are the only furniture in the room. A thick layer of dust covers everything. Who wishes to enter the study?
Crozan's closest.
Yeah.
He'll pop in.
Okay.
Just takes a step in. Notices the 15-foot long.
Enormous desk.
in
Enormous,
front of me. Is a fucking giant living here? Jeez. And
spared
he's
no
gonna-
expense. You have no light source, so any visual checks you make in here with dark vision will have disadvantage.
Sure. I'll do that.
It's a good
Then
thing he
I'll come
listened.
in behind you. Hold on. I'll come in behind you.
He can hear a lock from across the hall. I think he
It's
can hear
true.
something hidden.
He does
in
have
there.
those abilities. All right. You have discovered. What?
Sorry, no. Adam's kid is just rolling around in the background.
Yeah, she wants my attention.
I love it. No, it's so cute. Alana's amazing. Oh my
All right. There's a sheaf of old papers, withered quills, dried up ink pots, a brazier full of dusty old coal. You have, however, found one piece of paper that seems to bear at least some significance.
My goodness. Oh, here we go. Oh my. Are you going to give us a cool monologue, mate, from the handsome sage?
No, the handsome sage is not narrating this. Crozan has this document. If one of you wishes to read it aloud, you're welcome to do so.
Ooh. Moi? Yeah. Okay.
Umberto, you've also found a skull on the desk. And next to it, a small wooden box containing a pair of inch-wide amber crystals.
Darius, would you mind adding those to the party treasure?
Yeah, absolutely. Can I hear what they were again one more time, please?
A skull
Ooh.
and 2 inch-wide amber crystals.
Is there anything along this wall?
No. You may roll investigation if you think that's BS.
I'm gonna check the desk drawers for false bottoms and for switches.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
All right.
Nothing. So, you found the Crozan, you found that document. You have the
Yes.
document.
I am currently reading it.
Got it. Crozan's sitting in there just. Umberto found a skull and 2 crystals, and nobody has found anything else in the study so far.
And the drill.
Hold up. I'm gonna put the crystals in the eyes of the skull.
Ooh, 2 inch-wide crystals.
As you put these crystals into the eyes of the skull, they glow with an unearthly light.
Dude, yes.
And they project a map onto the wall.
On the wall. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
basically it's now projecting a map of the entire temple.
I hold it up against this wall,
Mm-hmm.
and we write it down.
Cool.
Darius takes out his notebook and starts jots it down. What does the map look like? Is it just of the entire area, or?
Yeah, it's of the whole area.
Oh, nice.
I am revealing.
Satan. Tell us about Satan.
I'm not going to tell you anything because all you have is a visual to go off of.
Do we have the bottom
yeah.
floor as well?
No, it does not contain the crypt. It only contains the temple. So it does cover some areas on the upper level that you have yet to explore.
Okay.
But doesn't it show? I mean, I know you can't describe it. Doesn't it show the circumference of Satan's room?
Yeah.
You don't have to reveal everything inside it, but if you want to give us the wall, just so we know.
I gave it to Darius. It's going to be tricky. You know what? Maybe I think I created a tool for this purpose. Let me see if I have.
Hold on, if I
can
walk
see
down
it.
here, can
Yeah,
I
I can see
see it? Oh, you gave us Umberto, not Darius.
Yeah,
Okay.
I gave it to Umberto. Sorry, because he's the one who was doing the thing with the stuff. Yeah, I have the all-seeing eye. Hang on. Let me deploy the all-seeing eye.
And again, you don't have to describe or show us the room. Just the outline would be nice. We know the circumference of what we're dealing. I mean, it's going to be a giant chamber. So, whoa, hello there. Hi there, Baldur's Gate head.
That's the all-seeing eye. It is controlled by all players, and I can use it to give you vision.
Oh,
Whoop. No,
Oh my.
don't mess with it. I'm gonna mess with it.
gotcha. I was just, I didn't know what you were doing.
Do not lower the
Oh my.
safety bar.
Hello.
I
Oh.
will lower.
Oh gosh, yeah, that is Satan. All right. Oh man.
All right. So during all this, Curzon finishes reading the letter and informs the party that it looks like the House of Hewn, super rich, obviously. This whole area is finally appointed. They came through that wealth from these interactions. The Hidden Lord, we'll call it the Hidden Lord Society, was a series of like merchants that used this artifact, the Hidden Shield, to interact with some being from the beyond, which gave them like really great business points. They all became super rich, but at the expense of having to do these rituals. Doesn't go into details about the rituals, but obviously evil considering the friggin' altar that we were at.
Yeah.
And then I think it seems like from this letter that he's like done or is about to retire or about to be killed or something. And that's it.
What?
So
Is it signed I, Hyun?
there is no signature, and I just put down I closed it, but it just
Yeah,
it just
I don't see
references
one.
I, and I don't think there's a name in there. I didn't come
Well,
across it.
I is IH, I Hewn, he as I am Hewn. That's his name.
The eldermost scion of the Hune family.
Dude, you know he's super powerful because he only has one letter in his name. The fewer letters you have in your name, the more powerful you are.
Okay. I think I got most of that.
Okay.
Listen, reading is not Curzon's strong suit. He's elected to lead, not read.
Would you like to share the note with anybody else? I just pass it around.
Yes, I could do that, please, and thank you.
Very nice. Okay. Well,
Oh yeah, so the pit, yeah, the actual catacombs is below that. I imagine that tunnel that we found through Bonesy McBone's face down.
if I have a moment, can I search the room that Crow's End's in and ask Alistair help to find the pentagram if it's in there? Oh,
Muted.
XP!
muted, baby!
+1 XP.
It's like Christmas every time that happens.
No, the pentagram is not in this chamber.
Okay, unfortunate. Carry on. Oh, and you said the iron key did not fit this door, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna approach it, and I take out my thieves' tools, and I am going to tell everyone to stay back. And I step aside. Fellowship Fist, can you check and make sure this isn't trapped? I think it had a magical aura to it, right?
No.
No. Oh, thank goodness. Actually, can I assist him? I'm not trying. I'm learning. I'm learning from him, so I'm going to assist him, and he's going to show me the ropes.
All right. He makes an investigation check with advantage. Gets a 23, finds no traps.
All right.
And he's going to let you take your thieves' tools to unlock it.
All right. I'll do my best. Is he helping me or no?
Nope.
Okay. Good to know.
Roll a dexterity-based thieves' tools check.
Here we go. Please let this work. Oh.
You break it and lock, and the lock is jammed.
I will not allow these tools to be broken. I paid a lot of money for them, and these are not regular tools. So I'm going to use one of my inspiration.
All right.
Roll that again.
All right.
Sentimental
If they were regular thieves tools, I wouldn't care. But here's the thing: when Darius does his thieves tools are made out of jewelry. That's like he has like earrings that go around and all these little bits and bobs that he slips out of pieces that are across his body. He spent a lot of money to make sure that he could have these thieves tools hidden on his person when he's walking around as Darius Ravengard. So yeah, no, I'm not letting those break.
Roll it.
I will do it. Sorry, it's taken a moment, or rather, apologies. I'm not sorry. You're sorry. All right, there we go. 19.
Okay, click. You open the lock.
Yay.
The door swings open. A stone shelf runs around the inside of this small room.
Huh. Well,
on the shelf rests treasure.
Ooh. You had me a treasure. I'm in.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna have Frozen going first, but I will take a look. But it's probably gonna be a trap. But it's okay.
All right. It takes you a little while to search through the. Oh no.
What?
Oh
What?
no.
Oh no.
Oh fuck the person who wrote this dungeon. All right. You find 1,900 copper pieces.
Yay! I love when that happens.
And this is room T18 in the Temple of the Hidden Lord, by the way. So you find again 1,900 copper, 500 silver, 110 gold.
Oh, thank God. Thought it was Electrum.
A pouch with 5 gemstones. What the hell do these things look like?
This was area T18, you said?
Yeah, area T18. God, this shit can look like anything. Zircon. It comes in all sorts of different varieties. It's like
Yellow is the most common.
great. 5 yellow gemstones. I forgot that we have a maker in the party who can tell us these things. Street value 50 gold.
Those zircons, you said?
Yep.
Each or total?
50 each.
Oh,
Wow. 50 GP each, that's 5 of them?
Uh-huh.
Damn, homie.
There's also a brass bottle with a lead stopper in it,
yeah.
leaking a small amount of smoke.
Yes!
What is this?
It's a smoke bottle, and it's one of the most hilariously underpowered but also useless items in the whole game, and I love them.
Just make a whole bunch of smoke in a room. Is that what it does?
Dude, it's literally the smoke bomb. If it's what I think it is, it's a magic item, and you open it up, and if you only let it open for a bit, it puts a little bit of smoke out. But if you open that thing out, it will keep flowing for like an hour or something, and it's huge. It goes from like 20 feet to like 120 feet. You just make everybody suck. It's amazing. So what I used to do, remember the character, the ranger he was talking about, who used to close his eyes and yada yada? Well, what I used to do with him is I had this bottle tied with like a really nice rope around my waist, and I would chuck it at people with it unstoppered, and they'd be stuck with like this huge smoke cloud, and they'd run out, and I'd pick them off when they run out of the giant smoke cloud. Or I would have this bottle tied to my waist, I'd uncork it, and I was a ninja running around like, I mean, you could see where I was. I had 120 feet of like, I love this thing so much.
You also find 2 potions of healing and a pentagram-shaped block of ebony.
Hey.
I've never been so excited to find a pentagram.
All right. And that is what is in the vault.
It's a key, you said?
It's a pentagram-shaped block of ebony.
Block of ebony. Oh.
It's the pentagram key.
Yes. Hey, mate, I'm gonna tell everybody, hey, let's actually, I don't know this. Never mind. I see the smoke bottle with smoke leaking out, and I go, oh wow, guys, this looks dangerous. We should probably put it away. Let's take a look at it later.
Oh, that was very
I
responsible
open
of
it
you.
and look in it for a minute. And she's like, "Hey, what's in here?"
Do you unstopper the bottle?
Yeah, briefly, just like, "Hey, what's in here?"
Okay, a 60-foot cloud of smoke erupts from it, consuming the entire party.
It fills up almost the entire giant room.
Okay, guys. What happened?
Robert's by the door, like, just sees all the smoke.
And
Darius
sorry,
goes,
that
like,
is a
running out of the room.
60-foot radius.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it goes all the way from Umberto almost to Robert. No, it goes to Robert.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so Darius goes like charging out of the smoke bomb.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
Not expect.
Um,
no, Darius pulls up his he has his bandana that he pulls up that to kind of cover the smoke.
it's heavily obscured in here, meaning you can't see past like 5 feet.
He stumbles around.
Recork the bottle.
Oh yeah. Like I opened it for like a second to look at it. The smoke came out, and I was like trying to force it back in.
It won't go
That's what
back in.
created that. Wait, what?
It won't go
What?
back in.
What?
It won't go back in.
Oh no.
I rip off a part of my robe, wad it up, and force it in the neck.
Okay, smoke continues to leak past it.
Throw it in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold it.
I rush over. I open the bag. We shove the bottle in. Close the bag.
Okay, so you now have the lead stopper separately from the bottle, which is in the bag of holding.
I take one of the pouch thongs from around my neck, and I wrap it around the stopper to make sure that we don't lose the damn thing.
Okay.
And I'll hold on to that.
Is the
Alright.
idea that we just open the bag of holding? Just
And then, yeah.
okay. I'm here for that.
The smoke will persist for 10 minutes or until cleared by a strong wind.
Yeah, see? Exactly. Well, hell. Oh,
Alright.
leave this room for the next 10 minutes. It's time to go to Satan.
What?
Let's go visit Satan.
All right. Where the hell did Fallister Fisk go?
Dude, I've been here all along.
He's under the smoke. I can't see him.
Oh, he's right there.
He passed out.
I had
like,
to change the smoke's layer position because it was on
Nice.
top of everything.
Oh my.
So everyone emerges from this room just completely clouded with smoke, and they make their way over to the scary door.
I think
Crozan makes some comment about hotboxing.
I think we need to have a new symbol. I don't know what it is, but it's the hot box. Hot box it.
Ah, boxing.
Have we gone this way?
Mm-hmm.
That's
where
the
we
way
came from.
up.
That's where we came in. Okay.
So this is the last area we have to explore in this level, and then we either go back up and finish the up, or we continue.
Can we do a check on this wall? Just to make sure there's no secret doors or anything?
Yeah, absolutely.
Roll investigation, Robert.
Can I help? him?
Crozan is really the main one.
I was
but-
thinking Baldur too.
Yeah.
You know, at some
Like,
point,
that's
I won't be
feeling the wall.
traveling with you fine folks, and you'll have to figure this stuff out on your own. But until then, I'm happy to help.
When
Yeah.
Baldur walks away, I'm gonna talk to Rhea and I'm gonna say, I think he's gonna try to use the hidden shield, and I think you and I might have to take him out after he get the hidden shield.
Well, no sign of a secret door on this wall. Though Robert probably could have told you that first.
Mate, what does Rhea say?
Roll a persuasion check, Umberto. A natural 1.
Right. Then she can tell that this is because he feels like an idiot because Slavius Greek was evil. And he wants to cover that up. And
Mhm.
he thinks by getting rid of Fallister, he can remove evidence of his mistake in trusting Slavius Greek.
Oh my god.
And she can tell that because he lied so badly.
She gives you a weird look, sort of an uneasy look, and it just doesn't respond.
And Umberto doesn't know that she knows this.
Mhm.
He assumes that he was convincing.
By the way, the skull map showed these secret areas here and here.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, okay.
I'm putting the S of secrets down as well.
Cool. All right. You've searched. You didn't find any secret doors. You have the ebony pentagram key, and you're ready to open the scary door.
Oh goodness gracious.
All
What do you
I'll
do?
open the door.
All right, Darius passes the key over to Umberto.
With my knowledge of magic, is there anything bad can happen to me when I do this?
Roll an arcana check. You don't know.
We are men of action. Umberto lies to not
Yep.
become us.
Pocket! I
Seems
full
to be a
send.
common theme here.
Full
right.
send.
You stick the thing in the thing.
Hey.
Welcome. The granite walls of this chamber are elaborately sculpted in bas relief, depicting a vast assortment of devils and various fiendish motifs. The floor is made of polished granite. A 10-foot diameter circle has been engraved into the floor on one side of the chamber. Next to the circle is a stone podium with 5 small colored gems sitting in small indentations on top of it, each with an engraved label. What do you do?
What's the vibe check on this room?
It doesn't feel as scary as the chapel felt.
But definitely not good.
You don't like it's there's no supernatural air that is you're not directly aware of any supernatural gibblies.
Oh, wait. Don't go in there. There's stuff in the thing.
Umberto has stepped into the room. Nothing has happened to him yet.
Is this
Yeah.
actively glowing, mate? Oh, crap. Hold on. No, I'm not.
No, it is not actively
Pointing.
glowing. It's a
Okay,
carved
go.
circle.
Is this a picture of Baphomet? Quite trying to I'm not going in the room. Is this a picture of Baphomet?
There's various devilish motifs all over the place. That's just a
Okay.
small sample of what you've got.
And then what is this? It looks like a hole, and then the red pill, the blue pill, the green pill, the black pill, and the white pill. What's going on?
It's kind of hard for you to tell from here, but you can see there's a stone podium with a bunch of colored gemstones, and there's writing next to each of them.
And this looks like a hole. What is that?
Can't tell from there.
Okay, just making sure.
Anyone else want to do something?
You know what?
Right.
Last time I was sadly mistaken not going into the room, and I got nuked in the hallway. I go in the room.
All right.
Does Slobber Chop see anything invisible? Quickly, have the
yes.
cat peek into the room.
Nope.
What's the vibe check on the flying cat?
Nothing. Nothing invisible in the scary room.
Robert, you want to come in?
Sure.
Yeah, the holy men should probably figure out what the hell's going on in this unholy place.
Yeah.
You said it wasn't that unholy. It's more arcana in here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
does
this
feel
is definitely
more
an
arcana.
arcane sort of vibe.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna walk over to the table while Robert does his inspection, and I'll let him do whatever he's doing first.
I'll do a religion check just to see if there's any technology stuff.
17. Well, this is clearly a binding circle. This is a conjuration summoning chamber.
Icky.
The depictions are all devils, no Baphomet. Baphomet would be a demon. But yeah, this room doesn't have religious function, as far as you can tell.
All right.
Mate, when I get a chance, when I get a chance, can I, just because I know a bit about hell and devils and stuff, could I roll a history check just like on the carvings to see if like they have any particular, like,
Sure.
affiliation with any certain? I know we've been seeing a lot of Zariel stuff, but
Roll it.
carry
No
on.
idea. Crozan, what are you up to?
So I think the cogs are turning in Crozan's head after reading that letter, realizing that this must be the ritual area that the hidden lord was requiring the Hewn family to perform to be able to, like, make money. So this has to be in conjunction with the evil altar area. And then this torturing chamber. What did the stones say?
Roll a history check with advantage for stone cunning. Stone here is of a higher quality than in the other areas. It's been very finely polished, not so much imported as just very carefully polished. And the stonework on the circle is extremely precise. There are no breaks. It's all very cleanly chiseled and smooth, possibly acid etched around the edges. Great care was taken with precision, not like artistic craftsmanship, but precision in this room.
You might say mathematical precision.
During this investigation, would I see if there's any spots for these gems to be placed into this circle?
Not in the circle itself, but Umberto has found that each of the gems is in a little socket. They each have a label, and there's a hole with a very ornate pattern around it in the middle.
Okay.
The labels in each of these, the white gem is labeled Celestials, the blue gem is labeled Elementals, the green gem is labeled Fae, the red gem is labeled Fiends, and the black gem is labeled Undead.
Whoa, wait. Okay, one more time. I caught the last part of it. What is white?
Celestials.
Celestial, and then blue was
Elementals.
Ooh, elemental. Okay. Green was Fae.
Mm-hmm.
Fiend and undead. Okay.
What would the party like to do?
I'm going to do a Arcana check on this. I would like to inspect it from a perspective of, I'm sure I studied or learned about conjuring and binding rituals. So what do I know about this that relates to binding or summoning?
Okay, that circle is a focus point, a permanent focus point for the Magic Circle spell.
Oh.
The Magic Circle spell binds a particular type of creature who cannot. You can either have an outward-facing circle or an inward-facing circle. This is an inward-facing circle, meaning that a creature inside of that cannot willingly exit the cylinder by non-magical means. If it tries to teleport or dimensional travel, it has to roll a save. It has disadvantage on attack rolls against anyone outside of it, and they can't be charmed, frightened. And like if you're outside of it, the creature inside cannot charm, frighten, or possess you.
This is a conjuring room or an information room.
So what are the gems?
Well, a magic circle binds one type of creature: celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
Into the slots, and that slot now protects you from that magic circle's summoned creature. Yeah. Okay. Very cool. That's awesome, actually. Holy crap, that's so cool.
So we were summoning a fiend, or a fiend, or the devil.
Fiends,
fiend is-
devils and demons are both types of fiends.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so what were they summoning?
They had stones labeled for each of the types of beings that this can. This doesn't summon anything. It creates a secure area for you to summon things into.
Yes,
Mm.
correct.
So you have to
Depending on the
provide the
stone,
summoning
you have
spell
to roll.
yourself, but this stops the thing you summon from breaking out and murdering you.
And the
It's
note
the
didn't
safe-
specify what the rituals were. They required to do rituals.
Hey, mate, I
Mhm.
have a bit of, since I'm a patriarch myself, or at least have been for a number of years, does IH for like, Ignatius Hune or whatever, does that ring a bell? Was either as current alive or in recent memory, has there been a Hune that was the greatest scion of their house with the initial I?
Give me a history check.
Good call.
Yeah.
Do this thing. An 18.
Inselm Hune.
Incel Hune?
Inselm, not incel. I'll type it.
Nice guy, Hume.
Thank you.
How long ago?
Over 100 years.
Oh, so
He did.
He
maybe.
Inselm got up to all sorts of stuff. He was, for a while,
Is
he
this
was
somebody that I should know after playing the game, or like
No.
is this like
No, this is not some. This is fairly obscure. He was an ordinary merchant for a while, but he ended up becoming the Duke of Camlan, the royal spymaster of Tethir. He participated in the Reclamation Wars.
Spy Master?
Yeah, he was a spy master. His history as part of the Knights of the Shield is secret history, so you don't have that information. But his accelerated rise to wealth and power is documented. His future wife, tried to plot against the Lords of Waterdeep.
He wooed her.
Yeah, he ended up marrying her after she tried to scheme against the Lords of Waterdeep.
I guess like what I'm asking is, did he convert her and get her off that path, or like what?
I think his influence bailed her out when her plot failed.
Okay.
So he was a mover and a shaker some time ago.
Okay. Aside from doing this really stark rise over the course of a long
Mhm.
period of time, which now we know why, is there anything other than him having these cool titles and then having a wife that once tried to plot against Waterdeep, but then he married her? Anything suspect or
Oh, the guy was super sus. He was always up to various schemes. He was involved in multiple political conflicts. There's nothing in the standard history to suggest that he was involved in a cult dedicated to the Hidden Lord of any kind or anything else. But he's definitely a highly controversial figure.
So just to double check, the cult of Gargoth is the
Mhm.
same as the Knights of the Shield.
That's what you believe at this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When you put them in the thing, it means the circle will work against that type of creature.
To the best of your knowledge, yes.
So if I summon a celestial,
Mhm.
it will be locked in the circle, right?
Right. Depending on its power, it has a chance to break out through magic, but it physically
But if I
can't cross.
destroy the celestial crystal
Mhm.
and they try to summon a celestial, it will come out and kill them.
It won't be. The magic circle wouldn't work, and it'd be free to act however it chooses.
Yeah.
More like instead of destroying it, you replace the crystal, so they think they have the celestial reagent for the crystal.
That being
instead.
said, this place has been abandoned for a very
Okay.
long time.
Yeah.
This place is
I'll
not
go
in
with
active use at all.
How I mean, are these gems rare? Or do they have like a
They're worth like 5 gold each.
okay, well, that's money.
Robert wants to destroy the celestial one. Just FYI.
I do too.
Any objections?
No, not here.
Then he can
Not-
It's all beyond
not 5
Crozan's
gold,
scope of
enough.
understanding.
you can smash it with Heaven's Fall.
That's what the plan was.
All right,
Nice.
the celestial gem is smashed unless you want to hold off
Smash it
on
with a
that.
hammer.
No, it's done.
Chime.
I'm not sure if there's anything else we could do in here.
Yeah. Is there anywhere in the room that gives you instructions on how to summon things
No,
and stuff.
there is not.
Have we come across any names?
No. Well, I mean, unless you have, but not in this temple. Essentially,
Let's
this is a normally if you're going to do a summoning, you have to cast a magic circle, then you have to cast a summoning spell. This takes care of half of that for you.
Right, right.
So this is a regular part of their
And it's like
ritual routine.
permanent. It's like permanent as well, which is
It's
nice.
permanent. It doesn't expire. It's a you have to bring your own summoning method, but this is a secure area in which to do it.
We
Hey,
could
mate.
probably use this in the future to interrogate some demons, should we need, or fiends, rather.
Yeah, if we ever come back
Yeah.
here from hell. If we ever question.
Mhm.
This magic circle, is it like inlaid into the ground? Right?
Yes, physically carved into the ground.
Nice. Okay.
Permanent.
Are you guys opposed to Darius taking the rest of the gems?
Hold on. What if we go to hell and we find this place and we summon a celestial here using this circle?
Wait, you mean find this place in hell? Like the. what do
Yeah,
you mean?
yeah, like come find it when it gets sucked into hell.
Oh, you're just saying like if
If Baldur's Gate gets sucked
yeah,
into
that's not
hell.
the plan though, bud. Like, you know.
I mean, it's gonna get sucked in. Have you seen this place? It's
Well-
full of scum and villainy. I mean,
Well, here's the thing. You know, Elturellians, you know, though good as they may be, looks over at Rhea, you know, don't have the same sort of, you know, tactical acumen that the citizens
oh,
of
you
Baldur's
mean
Gate.
corruption? Is
you
that
know,
the word you were looking
tend
for?
to
Yeah,
do.
corruption. Right. Okay. Yeah.
So
Um.
we're gonna see what happens. I feel like we're on the right track, and we should be able to, you know,
Yeah, that
prevent
track is going to hell. So I
such
don't
a
know if
thing.
that's the right track.
from happening.
Did we want to explore the remaining rooms upstairs before heading down to the pit?
Robert had something. Robert.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we should take this. Robert interrupts this lit conversation to say, let's take the stones just so no one else can use it if we're
Yep,
someone
agreed.
else gets in here.
All right. Are they going into the bag of holding?
I was gonna do that unless somebody else wanted. Oh, actually, you know what?
Yep.
We should each have one. Darius passes each person a stone. Darius takes the fiendish stone. He passes the Fey stone to
Grozan.
Crozan. He passes the elemental stone to Robert, and he passes the undead stone to Umberto and says, "Here."
I want the. Oh man, I want the.
Sucks to suck, man.
And where are you putting the fiend stone?
I'm putting it in my bag of holding.
I
Cool.
want it.
That's good.
Oh shit! What did you do? There's something evil in there. Oh no!
Yeah. He was just waiting to troll us with the smoke. Throw it in there, close. Yeah, that's on point. I sorry guys, totally forgot about that.
Literally just happened 3 seconds ago, dude.
Darius, he takes out let me see. Give me a second here. Ooh, I don't think I have a giant fan in here.
It's because we're schmucks. Everything.
Darius takes out his shovel and
That's
just
how we walked into this.
just starts swirling. He starts spinning around like a top.
Okay, by the time that works, it'll have been 10 minutes and it'll have dissipated naturally.
Well, after a minute of it doing nothing, Darius
Oh my god.
dizzily just like puts the shovel back in, like, well, that was
Okay, let's go down the hole.
yeah.
Go down the hole or investigate upstairs.
Yeah, down the
real
hole.
quick.
So,
Fine.
according
Nick, are
to
you
your
still-
map of the floor upstairs, the rooms you have not explored.
Can you take us there for a
Include-
second?
Was somebody saying something?
Can you take us there for a second so we can see what you're saying?
Yeah. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo.
Also, Nick, how are you doing on time?
Good. I will need to step out and just check on things.
Okay.
I could have sworn I brought the all-seeing eye over here. Oh, you know what? It was the wrong all-seeing eye.
The wrong all-seeing. Oh, well, you know, the other all-seeing eye.
Yeah, not that all-seeing eye. The
Yeah.
other all-seeing eye.
It's different, man. It's different.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I lost it. It's the
I still get fog of war.
We're up in the upper left, you guys. If you head all the way to the upper left.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing rooms we've already seen.
Oh yeah, he's gonna make it happen. He's gonna make it happen.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
I'm still not seeing the main chapel.
It'll happen. It'll happen. Just give it a moment.
You have not
Oh,
explored
no!
this room, which is a cell. It's a prison cell. And this
Ooh.
room, which is a lounge and a library.
Ooh.
I also don't think you finished checking out this room right here, but it's like
Well,
you
we
opened.
didn't. Yeah, we opened it up and then like didn't
Mhm.
quite confirm it yet.
Yeah.
Are those
Shook
only?
our
Are
heads
those the only
and
places
said,
left?
"This is
Yeah, those are the
sus,"
only places you have that are on the map that you haven't been to.
Well,
Is
we might
the
as well head back and check those out, right? At this point, there's not much left.
Yeah, I mean, we could fight a few little bitches up there. I'd be fine with that.
Well, and I feel like since those are the last chapels, we can do that, and then maybe we can have Robert like dispel the bad aura on the churches. That way, by the time we get to the hidden lore, maybe his power will have waned. You know,
Oh, that's a good point.
Hmm.
you must gather
His,
your party.
his
before venturing
anchor to the
forth.
mortal coil is lessened.
Exactly. Well, and from what we know, his power is that he was a pit fiend, but was bound into the shield. So it sounds like, from what your note indicated, this pit fiend was using its intelligence and cunning to utilize the Knights of the Shield and the cult of Gargoth in order to help it kind of use its machinations, even in its lessened state, being trapped in a shield. It was like, look, I give you information, and you give me arms and legs and eyes and stuff in this world. It was a trade transaction, and it was basically able to use its intelligence and cunning to help these different individuals, but they had to do stuff for it in return in regards to these rituals. So likely for the last 100+ years, it's been using mortals to try to free it
Right.
and not being successful. Because we know if a pit fiend was unleashed in Baldur's Gate.
All right, so are we going upstairs and fighting upstairs for a little while?
I'd like to.
Yeah, let's do
There's
that.
only 3 rooms
All right.
left, and one of them's a library.
Yeah, let's do it.
Also, if this is a prison cell, there might be people in there. We need to save them.
This place is covered in dust. Anything in there is dead. But yeah, let's go.
Then
I'm
we
with
need to release their bound souls. Elmater demands mercy. I know that in Elturel, you guys do things differently, like kill your, mega priests when they turn into demons, but, we have
If you
different
ever
ways.
talk about that again, I will optic blast your butthole.
So here's the thing. Your optic blast bruise, and that sucks. But, I have blades. That's like,
More cord.
I don't want to do any in-party infighting, but I'm not going to back down from a threat from a guy who can't shoot somebody who's standing right in front of him.
Oh no.
I also have fire hands.
You do have
that I
fire
could
hands.
use on you, and that would burn the absolute piss out of you.
It would. It would. Look, here's what I'm saying. I don't want to have a pissing contest with one of our party spellcasters, but I will end you.
With the most powerful member of the party, yeah, you absolutely don't want that. I'm the chosen one. I'll
Thank you
end
for admitting it. I appreciate that, but I don't
Grozen's just gonna open the door. You
All
guys
right,
are just like bickering over there.
which door are you opening? The one that of the room that you partially explored, or something else?
This one
Yeah,
right
the
here.
jar door.
The jar door.
All right.
The full jars?
So this room, 3 rows of wooden shelves run around the northeast and west walls, except that we established that let's not do that. Let's not rip off the entire wall there. There we go.
There we go.
Stacked with religious items. Several rusty, naked swords dangle from the southern wall,
Oh,
each
that's
secured
Right. It was the room full of chains.
by a length of
Oh.
chain 5 feet long.
That's why we didn't go in there.
I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna assess these items based on their religious significance.
I
All
think
right.
Robert would also be doing the same.
Feel free to move them in.
Crozan and Darius have PTSD with rooms full of chains.
All right, so there are robes, vestments, candles, incense pouches, cups, towels, blankets, candle holders, quills, ink, paper, sacks, and so on. All of it is for religious ceremonies. It doesn't specify. There's a lot of religious ceremonies that need candle holders, a lot of religious ceremonies that need vestments and robes.
Yeah, it's a supply room.
It's a supply room.
Okay.
For holy items. There are 4 gold-plated candle holders on the shelves. These ones do have a listed value.
The moss didn't get him.
The rust moths did not strike.
All right. So
Of course,
what do we
gold
got?
doesn't rust.
but
Who's
ready.
taking that?
Well, I'm putting it in the party list, but yeah,
Okay, where are you putting it though?
not in the bag of holding.
door outside.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that.
Did we ever restopper it? Is this still just like spewing in there?
Well,
Yes.
that's the thing, is that like, but when we tried, we couldn't get it to restopper. Was the problem?
Yeah, the stopper wouldn't go back on. That's
Okay.
I popped it because I was.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Maybe, you know what? Maybe you just suck. Give me a second.
Maybe
Go
we're
fuck
the
yourself.
baddies.
Maybe you go fuck yourself.
I have the stopper. I have the
Oh,
stopper.
hold on. Why don't you do that in this room with the door
Yes,
closed?
exactly. That was well. Okay, it still has like an under part. Yeah, but
I mean, but it'll spread slower. So I'm gonna leave and let him.
yeah.
that's
No,
around.
I'm gonna go in the room and I'm gonna I have the stopper ready, and yeah, close the door on me. And oh yeah, actually, I'll take out some of those old linens that I picked up earlier, and I'm gonna plug the bottom of the door with the linens.
Okay, cool. And you shut the door, right?
And I
Yep.
look at Robert and I say, if I shout snakes, you break that door down and come get me.
You want a rope around you again?
I wish. All right. Okay,
You-
I'm gonna open up.
It's dark in here without anyone else.
I know, but I have dark vision, so you know it's not
But
amazing.
it's smoke too, so you're gonna be.
Yeah, I'm gonna be blind regardless. So here's what happens. I'm gonna get my stopper ready. I have it on a there. I have a leather thong around my neck, which the stopper is attached to. I take it in hand. Yes, I see. And I'm going to open the bag of holding. Smoke everywhere. I take out the bottle. I remove because I know that he shoved that shirt inside of it, and I'm gonna.
A
Take
thin
that
layer
out.
of smoke starts to leak out from the door, by the way. What little pieces are getting through his blocker?
And I'm going to do everything in my power to restopper the bottle.
It's not going in.
So when you say that, can you describe why?
It's like a magnetic force. You know how when you put two magnets together and just
Okay. Okay.
Hey.
I wonder if there's like a.
I turn the
something
stopper
written on it.
over.
Go
I
for
turn
pods.
the stopper over, and I try it.
other way
Other way.
polarity. Nope, still won't go in.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Maybe I'm not stupid.
Maybe. So I then on the door. I go, hey guys, there's like, Umberto was right. It's like just not letting me do it. Mate, is there a does the item want me to attune to it? Is there something that like is
You don't
preventing it?
feel anything to that effect.
Guys, should I break the bottle?
No, this is useful. Plus
Look
it's
in the
comedic.
room. Look in the room for a another bottle that you can put this bottle into.
Oh, good call. Good call. Hey, also, mate, you said there's candles and stuff in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I take a thing of candle wax, which should literally not have any kind of blockers or guards, and I just shove candle wax in the hole, the spout.
Okay.
And then I take some saran wrap and I wrap up the top.
You can tell as you've done that it's starting to build up pressure.
Ah, very good. Oh, good. This is gonna be great. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, is there another, like, as I'm kind of like just stumbling around in here, is there another container in here?
Roll a perception check with disadvantage.
I do this thing that you ask of me. This is familiar.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna run to the kitchen
Mm-hmm.
that we were in before,
Yeah,
and
It's
I'm
down
not
the
gonna
hall.
step on any of the
the
goo
slime.
here.
Mhm.
And keep going. I'm gonna try to find another bottle. Oh, I just stepped in the goo. I meant to not step in the goo. All right.
That's fine. You don't step in the go.
I'm gonna
Uh.
find a earthenware jug
Okay.
big enough to hold the bottle.
All right.
Hey, Nate, is a hollowed out beaver like is it airtight enough? Made from the Chester family to
It would have to be a high
Question ever
quality.
starts with "is a beaver bag." That's the answer is yes.
You're having a lot of trouble seeing in there. You haven't found something suitable.
Would the beaver bag work?
If it's sufficient quality and depending on how
Airtight it is.
yeah, and how
I
much
mean-
pressure builds up.
it is a very powerful beaver bag.
Give me your strongest beaver bag.
Your strongest. I'm gonna put the potion, or no, sorry, the bottle inside of the beaver bag. And at this point, just because I want them to stay connected, I'm going to take the leather thong and wrap it around the top of the bottle. So that way, at least the cork or the stopper is attached to the bottle.
Okay.
And I put it inside of the beaver bag. And I close the mouth of the beaver.
Okay. You close the mouth
So
of the
much
beaver.
energy. We're
It's leaking
donating
out
to
of the
this.
nose. Smoke
Yep.
is pouring out of the beaver's nose and
Well,
ears, and just
Demon beaver.
I go, wow, this is really unfortunate.
at
You're
this point,
still
you're
in this room.
asphyxiating.
Yep.
You should be
Yeah.
asphyxiating now at this
It's
point.
starting to get very hard to breathe in
Yeah,
here.
no, I put it back in the bag, and then I go, okay, guys, I'm coming out.
I'm coming back with a earthenware jug if I found one.
All right. Yeah, you found one. Do you open the door?
Oh, so here's the plan. I'm gonna very quickly take the towel out from the bottom, open the door, run through, close it, and put the thing back on the bottom.
Okay.
Take the towel.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Okay. 23.
Cool. The smoke spreads this much, but doesn't absolutely balloon into space.
Nice. Okay.
I just say light a match, buddy. Come on.
And you put the whole beaver smoke bottle contraption in the bag of holding, right?
In the bag of holding. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I asked Umberto if he's planning on using water with that. What's his plan?
The jug.
Yeah.
I was gonna put it had a reliable seal, so I was just gonna use that to seal in the smoke bomb.
Well, that'll get pressure too, but if you put water in it and then put the head of the bottle into the water, that might filter out the smoke particles enough. And it
Makes
should
for a
be
much
bubble
cleaner hit,
release
too.
pressure.
Yes.
You speak
Okay.
from experience.
So do you guys want to send me back in the room and try to redo this, or what are
Oh,
you looking at?
We could do it underwater.
Oh my god.
Yeah, when we have the lake right here.
Yeah, you could hold the
Sure.
smoke bomb underwater
just test
and
it.
do this
Yeah,
underwater, and then
Let's do it.
that way the smoke will still come up, but it'll come up a lot more filtered.
Okay, congratulations.
science.
You have created a gravity bong.
We do this thing that you say.
Yeah, no, the water filtration method is highly efficient. You'll have to keep it stored in water in the bag of holding,
Yeah.
and it's still going to cause some leakage, but it's going to be a thin, instead of
A
it
lot
exploding
better.
every time you open the bag, it's going to be a small,
Oh gosh.
What the other thing this is going to do is, you know how sometimes you're like, oh, we can keep that creature alive in there for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
No, you cannot.
Hey mate, question.
Mhm.
Does this
But if you want
count?
to smoke fish.
Problem solved.
Does this count
No,
as
wait,
corking
wait.
the bottle in some way?
No.
Okay.
As far as the item is concerned, this does not count as corking the bottle.
Cool.
Does that
Oh, I
mean-
see what, it's because of chat. Yeah, no, the bottle is not corked. The problem still
Cool.
exists.
Just making sure.
Does that mean if we put any raw meat into the bag of holding, it becomes smoked meat?
Well, the thing is the smoke,
no
is
heat.
smoking meat about the heat or the smoke or both? Because there's
Both,
no
I think.
heat.
It'll be
Yeah,
very
so-
flavorful meat.
Tight.
Yeah, you
but
can,
it's raw. It's
Very
flavorful
flavorful
raw
meat.
meat.
Tight.
exactly.
Oh my god. You
What?
guys, I just figured out how we're going to get through every room in the dungeon from now on ever. We are going to go up to the door. Any door that has a keyhole or an underspot.
Smoke it out.
I'm gonna literally just stop it up, put the bottle up there, and just smoke the room out until they have to come out.
Until you actually properly stopper the bottle, there will be a risk at every stage of using it of leakage.
Every greatness has to battle risk.
Something, fly too close to the sun, something.
It's a battle of attrition. How long can I keep doing that until Joe gets tired of having me check every single time?
Pretty fast.
All right, so you've smoked out the storage cupboard.
Yep.
There is a cell that is not yet explored and a library that is not yet explored.
Cell then library, gents?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
All right, we go up to the
Mind-
cell.
Mind
And,
the
ooh, there's a crack in the door. Hello there.
All right, so
Interesting,
the
interesting.
cell door is locked and made of oak and reinforced with iron bands.
Can we try that key?
The
Oh,
key,
Iron key.
the key goes to this door. However,
Ooh.
Oh.
even though it is now locked, the water in this room has caused corrosion and swelling. The door is unlocked but stuck.
Oh,
Crozan's
we have
used
a
to things
Crozan.
Yeah.
swelling up.
I get out of the way.
Hey.
Roll an athletics check, Crozan.
Oh.
Ayo.
24. Crunch!
Dinosaurs with great big feet. Go stomp, stomp, stomp.
The cell floor is covered with dirt and straw, and there is the odor of rotten flesh mingled with mold. There are several old buckets on the floor and a dozen rusty manacles bolted to the walls. Lying at the back of the cell are 3 glittering golden humanoid skeletons.
Ew.
Wait, like the bones are made of gold?
They're glittery.
I don't see any glittery skeletons.
She leaves
Just
a little
imagine there's 3
sparkle
glittery
everywhere she
skeletons at the
goes.
back.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right, guys, real quick. If you could all file into the first part of the dungeon in case I get jumped by these skeletons, I'm gonna approach and see what they're about.
I'm coming in.
I
Where's Sal's?
cautiously. Oh, you know what, mate? I am going to cautiously. I'm going to stay as hidden as I can, moving along the wall, avoiding the straw to not break up my steps.
Mhm.
I'm going to creep towards them. Also, what are these? Are these are not bear traps? Are these bones?
Nope,
What are these?
old manacles, straw.
Also, where is Fallister?
He's been here the whole time.
Okay.
No, he's right there.
I creep
yeah,
up,
I did too.
avoiding all of the stuff that can make noise. I creep up ever so slowly to the things. Whoa, not invisibility. I'm stealth, not invisible. Anyway, okay. So I'm gonna start investigating the skeletons.
All right.
Right.
It appears that they are skeletons covered with glittering gold dust.
I'm
That's
gonna
where the moths went.
I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use my pinky. I'm gonna touch one of like the femurs or something, or the skull, and see if the dust rubs off on my pinky.
It explodes in a cloud of spores, filling a 10-foot cube. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
Got him.
Nice.
Got him.
If this helps, I had when I was in the smoke room, I had my bandana up. Does that help at all or no?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Baldur's Gate,
Constitution.
or how Darius collects every single disease possible.
You have succeeded on your poison saving throw.
Against glittering death.
This was a form of yellow mold that has evolved to look like gold
Oh.
dust.
Grand. That's
That is
fantastic.
awesome.
I back the
Oh my
hell out.
gosh, that is so cool.
I get the hell out of there and I say, guys, seal this room up. We're never coming back. Go, 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 go.
100% using that.
Get out, get out,
Thank
get out,
you.
get out, get out.
Is that what you guys want to do? You want to dip?
Yes.
I tell everyone,
See
don't touch
that?
me.
Just like-
Move away, don't touch me. And I jump in the water.
The gross water.
Yep, it's better than yellow mold. This is slightly acidic water. It's going to be really good. The pH values will balance out what happened to me. Darius like, oh, and his like ponytail like slapping him in the face.
All
after
right,
he
mold
does this
room
little
sealed.
maneuver. Okay, very good. Yeah, just because fuck mold, and also evolution. I'm gonna take out the bottle before I
Fuck
leave.
mold and evolution.
I'm gonna let
In
the,
that order, by the
I'm
way.
gonna pull out the beaver bomb and just let some smoke go into the room.
You
before I leave,
open the
and then-
beaver's mouth.
It shoots out the wax. And yeah, I put.
You
the
need to
smoke in
stick
the
some
room.
glowing like eyeballs in it, so it's this red glowing eye, smoke breathing beaver.
And then I seal up the room.
Okay,
And
I'm
then
putting a.
uses an intimidation tactic.
All right, room full of smoke, mold, and skeletons.
Smoke and fire and jello.
All right, the entrance is arch-shaped with a pair of plain double doors made from ebony. There is an inscription on the arch written in Infernal.
I can read it.
Hold on. The wise are instructed by reason, the foolish by the rod. Abyssal is not infernal.
One more
Yeah,
time.
I meant to see why I had an
The
episode
wise
about
are
Infernal.
instructed by reason, the foolish by the rod.
It's in the library. It's get smart or get beat.
If you don't get smart, you'll be smarting.
Go fuck yourself. All right. Let's
Do we see a depiction of the handsome sage here?
No. You have -2 morale for not seeing the handsome sage.
That is unfortunate. Okay, well, we try to open the door. Fallister, where are you? Come help.
I've been here the whole time. Whoop. He gives
I'm
it
never
once
letting him
over.
go,
It is not
FYI.
locked.
I'm gonna just drag him down into hell.
For traps.
Yeah. Well, that's what we were trying to do, but he said he didn't see anything.
all right. Let's go.
Is it locked? You said it's not locked, right?
It's not locked. And he found no traps.
Well, let's do this.
Swing those double doors open.
Crows them, if you'd like to do the honor. There we go.
The parlor is small but comfortably furnished. The walls and ceiling are paneled with mahogany, while the floor is covered with a sumptuous rug. There are 2 cushioned reading chairs, a side table, and a writing desk. 4 tall candle holders are lit when you enter.
The room is lit.
Are they lit? Yeah, they're lit. There is an insect-like monstrosity sitting.
What the?
I don't have his picture right now, but he's sitting upright in this chair reading a book.
Hold up. Don't mind us. You're good. Go ahead.
The creature immediately transforms into a really hot dude.
What? Oh, God, no. Oh.
Is that the
no.
handsome sage?
It is not the handsome sage. He is handsome. He has bat wings and horns.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And a 6-pack.
We're all a little horny.
That is
So.
6-pack. Hey, is this what we heard from earlier? There was the snakes, there was the scrolls, and there was the horns. I see snake, scroll, and horn.
You haven't seen the snake yet.
Wow, you have to
Tail.
look down. He has a tail, right? Like a snaky tail.
Yep, the whole thing.
Okay.
Are we killing him? Is he
Whoa,
fighting?
whoa. Hold on there.
I was asking you, like, are we in combat? Is he attacking us?
I was
or-
not particularly expecting company.
Is he speaking in common?
Yes.
Is he evil?
You're all rather well dressed for a pit like this.
What are
Darius
you
just-
doing in this unholy place?
Give me one moment here. I have to tweak a couple of buttons.
Please do.
Tweak.
And while you say that, Umvart, so Darius just soggy and wet straight through, just like walks up.
Squish.
Hello there.
Splorch.
Hi, how are you?
Can Charisma get a vibe check on this guy when he's responding to us? Like, I'm vibing. Vibe check everything.
Roll an insight check.
I could do that.
This fellow is quite charming.
Ooh, he's got a choker. That's kind of hot.
Mm-hmm. Please have a seat.
Crozet may or may not be into this stuff, so.
Umberto is feeling intimidated and unsafe, and he doesn't trust anyone who would be in a place like this. I'm in full glowy hands. I hop up on top of the desk here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like,
That
you need to tell
is
me right now why you're here.
lovely
you
glow
are.
you've got going. What is your skincare routine? Positively radiant.
It's
Excuse
just
me.
it's alcohol. It's just
Sir,
alcohol.
is this your library?
Oh, me? No. I don't. Sorry, I don't work here.
Are you trapped
Why
here?
are you here? Yeah.
What's a handsome fiend like you doing in a bedraggled place like this?
It's a curious little place, and the library's been perfectly preserved. Little spot of light reading. Some rare texts back there, I believe. I'm a scholar.
Okay. Oh, you are the handsome sage. Okay.
Well, I
Anything
mean,
you would study here is the kind of knowledge that should not be known.
I'm sure there's all sorts of uses for this knowledge, especially if
Show
one is.
your true self. And I'm like drawing down on him. Show who you truly are. I don't trust this mirage.
Buy me dinner first. Or
do I
don't actually.
recognize this fiendish creature?
Roll an Arcana check.
Oh, well.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
This is an incubus.
Okay, yes. I
should.
turned back to Umberto. I'm like, actually, this is his actual form.
Are you?
I should.
Okay,
Actually,
roll for initiative.
Hot boy. Oh, what? Wait,
Uh,
what?
Umberto says he shoots him, so roll for initiative.
I have been aggressive since I walked in the door.
No, I know you have, and we're trying to talk to him.
I want
Roll
to kill him.
initiative.
Oh, son of a bitch. This is not okay, Umberto. This is not okay.
Let's be honest, we've kind of just destroyed everything we've come across anyway.
Yeah, but this person's talking to us.
He is a sex devil who is going to try to seduce us and murder us and take our souls.
That's
I
Sounds
ain't
like a
about that.
Tuesday to me.
mate. When we walked in, was he reading a book? Was he actively reading a
Yeah,
book? when
he
we
was
walked
reading a
in?
book.
He was also an insect devil when we walked in.
Roll, Robert. You go first. The situation
Was it
is,
insect- wait, he was an insect devil?
yeah, he looked like a horrifying insectoid monstrosity. Then
I
he
didn't-
turned
I
into
didn't-
this.
I didn't roll at all.
I didn't hear about the insectoid monstrosity.
Okay, so Crozan, you actually get to go first. The incubus is just reading his book and asking him about Umberto's skincare routine, and Umberto is charging up. Behold, optic. What do you want to do, Crozan?
Would Crozan have heard of an incubus and what it is?
Very
Like,
unlikely that you would have
Very-
heard of it.
But I feel
so
like
I wouldn't know if this is a bad dude. He's just like sitting there reading.
Yeah, he does have bat wings, devil horns, and a tail, and a amazing core. And he also doesn't skip leg day.
I wouldn't say that Crozan isn't turned on, but I don't know if he would attack. I don't think I would attack something that isn't
Mm-hmm.
actively aggressive.
Okay. Is
So
it?
I'm gonna like feel out the room and like get ready to jump, sort of thing, and like
Mhm.
hanging out. I'll take a step forward, like getting ready to either tackle Umberto or hot dude.
Okay. So whoever attacks first.
Yeah.
Put a clock on yourself. Robert, it's your turn. What do you do?
I walk forward, draw my mace,
Mm-hmm.
and get ready to dodge.
Okay.
And say to him, please, because I assume Robert knows who and what this is.
Yeah. You'd know what an incubus is.
Ask him to turn back into his other self, or you have a date with a certain circle down below.
Oh, gnarly.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Gnarly. Roll an intimidation check as a bonus action.
Can I aid him?
Yeah, it'll take your reaction if you want to aid him.
I will do that. I had been telling him to take his true form
Yeah, you
before as
were
well.
really
Okay.
interrogating.
Yeah, so I will aid him as well.
Oh man.
All right. So, Umberto, what's your modifier on intimidate?
+3, but I could do persuasion. No,
Actually,
I'll do intimidation.
Yeah, this is
Plus 3.
roll an intimidation check. We're gonna take the better of these two.
Oh.
All right.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yes, you can, and then that'll give you a second roll. Profoundly unlucky. Profoundly unlucky. All right, so you're telling him resume your original form, or we're gonna beat you up and imprison you in the circle. You guys are into some weird stuff. He kind of gestures at himself, like, really, that over this? You haven't used your act. Sorry, I skipped, but you haven't actually used your action, Robert. You've only used your bonus action.
Hammer.
You can
Touch
use your
hammer
action
to
to
him.
ready. He's not complying on the grounds that the insect form is nasty and gross, and this one is much hotter. You still have your action. You can smite him, or you can ready an action to smite him. What do you want to do?
Can you touch your hammer to him and show it that show everyone else that it burns, so they know he's a devil and evil and all that
Actually,
stuff?
I like that. Yes. I will slowly touch it to him. No, I'm not attacking him. Let him know that I'm not attacking, but
All right.
no, I'm.
So you poke him as you start like touching it to him. He sort of squiggles around in his chair, like, "Oi, oi, don't stop it!" You must roll an attack, but this is not to crush his skull. It's to poke him.
Roll to land the poke.
You
He-
failed.
He's very agile. He avoids being
He
poked.
prone? He
What was that?
prone? Come on,
He's
he's
seated.
prone.
I'll give you advantage because he's seated. That's fair. Roll again and take the better of the two.
Hey!
Ow! Ow! He takes 5 points of radiant damage.
Oh, ho, ho.
Ow!
Wait, 5 or?
We take the original roll.
Oh,
Oh,
my gosh.
shit!
Yeah. Ow! Ow! Ow!
This dude's evil.
He's a fiend. He's
Yeah.
not evil. He's, I mean,
Crozan doesn't know this.
Yeah,
he
the-
could be evil, but like, that doesn't mean he's a bad guy. It just means that he falls along the alignment chart of being a less than savory dude.
All right, so everyone has now seen that being poked with the holy fiend destroying mace burned this dude.
All right. Yeah. No, Crozan like is starting to connect the dots.
You had a ready action. Do you want to use it, Crozan?
Yeah, Crozan's just gonna jump on him and wrestle him.
Ah.
Okay, roll an opposed athletics check.
Hiya, Jackie. There it is.
All right,
Does
he's
he
going
need to move as well.
Yes, you will need to
Movement
move.
reaction? Okay.
and I will use dexterity to resist.
I'm all up in his grill.
Oh no, you've got him. Very to the point. I like
As
that.
this is happening, Darius like, wait, guys, this is an incubus. This really doesn't matter. If he chooses to, he doesn't have to be here. If he wants to fight us, he can fight us, but this is not good.
All right, well, he's very much grappled. Darius, it's your turn. What do you do?
Oh gosh. Darius is going to Darius takes out his magic sword and silver dagger, but he palms them to where like they're kind of behind his forearms, and he's only barely holding the handle, and his other fingers are up and in like I'm holding them, so I'm actually holding them, but like I'm not trying to be as threatening to you as I can be.
Mhm.
And he says to the fiend, he looks to the rest of the party and goes, guys, we need to calm down. And he turns to the fiend and in Infernal, he says, I don't know what you're doing here, but these people will try to kill you. If you're not a threat, just leave. If you are a threat, this is going to get ugly.
Okay. And then with your action, are you doing anything in particular?
I'm gonna walk around the stupid table and get in a flanking position with Crozan. I'm ready in my action to where if this thing does a hostile action that isn't leaving, because I rolled a natural 20, so I'm assuming I've been steadying up on Incubuses, so I have a good action. I'm expecting, because Darius is a fanboy for fiends, not in like I'm gonna betray my party kind of way, but he's like always been super into like fiendish culture and stuff. So
Mhm.
he's like a fiend weeb. Like and
Secret goth is what you are.
yeah, exactly. And so he's just like, look, like, if you really don't mean any harm, just leave. Like, go ethereal, do something, teleport. I don't know, but like, if you stay, this is gonna get ugly. So, please go.
Well, as much as fun as this has been, you know what? Don't let me stop you. Go right ahead. Enjoy the library. Lovely to meet all of you. And he turns ethereal.
What's your name?
Poof.
Damn it.
So, Crozan, one moment you were grabbing him, the next moment he phases to the ethereal plane.
I wanted to see how he does his lats.
Darius rushes over to Umberto and like, not to hurt him, but like shoves him. Like, dude, we couldn't get information out of this guy. He was like in the library, and what the hell, man? He wasn't even trying to hurt us. He wasn't like a bearded devil or anything.
Any information you get from a source like that is going to be tainted, both the source and the intent of the information. Anything we would have learned, it would have been what he wanted us to know and how he wanted us to know it.
Yeah,
And
duh,
look
that's
at
how
that.
fiends work. But you have to
And
parse out.
I
what
don't
they're
deal with fiends.
Oh,
unlike
gosh.
people like you.
That's
I am
a-
righteous.
I have a really, really bad. I got some bad news. We're going to hell. Is like kind of the goal. We're gonna have to deal with fiends on the regular.
I
And
deal with fiends regularly.
no, but here's the thing: your little pew-pews are not gonna destroy hell. Is what I'm saying. We need to be crafty and cunning about this. We need to make sure that we. Look, my father was always trying to make sure that I approach things not just with sword in hand, but with the sharpness of my wit. But like, I don't really
And
have
look
that.
at
So
where your city is
that's
now.
what I'm saying. Well, first of all, mine's not buried in hell. But
Go
anyway,
fuck yourself.
Oh,
I'm just saying, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I know that we need to make sure that we don't just bash down every single fiend we come across. This person could have given us information. Yes, they could have also seduced us into, becoming slaves.
Even if they had given us information, the information would have been tainted and evil, and I don't want that.
But-
Or it would have been at a cost I don't want to pay.
Information from a mortal being can also be most information that we've gotten since we've been in Baldur's Gate has been with a forked tongue. We've had to parse out
And
and
that's
figure
why
out
I hate
everything.
this city, and that's why I'm gonna burn it to the ground if I can't save it.
I'm sorry. What? Come again?
So like you've been going around threatening me about this whole Elturel business, and Darius just like doesn't like threaten him with a dagger, but like looks over at that dagger he's holding. It's like, if you ever threaten Baldur's Gates, truly, not just with this little puffed up pigeon thing you're doing, but if you really mean to destroy this city that I hold with the fullest of respect and honor, we're not friends anymore, Umberto.
We'll see what happens when that day comes.
Darius
I
looks
don't like.
over.
Droza doesn't like this bullshit.
Darius looks over at Rhea like, you agree with this?
Umberto's just locking eyes with you. He's not looking over.
I'm not
Rhea,
looking.
and
I'm
he's
not
like,
looking. I'm not looking at you. I look over at Rhea.
Yeah.
This dude killed your High Templar or whatever because he was a devil or demon or something.
I was trying to heal him.
That went great. You did well. Does Rhea say anything?
My city is in hell right now.
Yeah, let's get moving. I don't want to be dealing with fiends here. The only way we deal with fiends is by destroying them. Let's move on. Umberto intentionally pushes past you into the library.
I look over at Robert and Crozan. Is that how we're gonna take every interaction with every fiend we come across going forward? I mean, I liked it. I gesture over to Robert. I like the testing idea. That was phenomenal. That thing's been choice for making sure that things are or not fiends. But I feel like, yeah, if it's brandishing a weapon or trying to kill us, we absolutely have to defend ourselves. But I just want to make sure that I know I'm on the same page going forward. Are we just gonna attack on sight?
I did not attack. I asked him to resume his form so that we could speak with him on known terms. I did not like having the guys there to sway us.
Well, if this thing truly
That was
an
my
incubus, yeah, if that thing truly was an incubus, that was its true form. That it probably was looking all nasty and awful, and then when it saw us, it was like, oh, well, let's try and negotiate.
Yes, but its true form was the form in which it chose to be in. When it was all alone, sitting in a library, boxers on, just sitting.
Yeah,
So
no
that was what I
bra,
asked,
like,
and
yeah, I
that
mean, like,
that was the form I thought we could interact with it peacefully.
and that's what I was asking it to do too.
Yeah.
Under threat of violence.
So, and you are the one who told him to leave as a note, which I didn't want. I wanted to interact and talk with him. So you're the one, in my eyes, who sort of fell off the bandwagon, if you will.
Oh.
Well, first of all, I said that in Infernal. Does anyone else speak Infernal?
Oh,
He
sure.
laughed after you talked to him.
Yeah, but
Sorry, you're correct. Sorry, my character wouldn't.
no, it's okay. But Darius was going to
Yeah,
share.
right.
Darius was going to share with the party that he did ask him to leave in Inferno. That's why when he was barking out weird foreign language, he does go on to explain. Yeah, you're right. I did not want to get on this thing's bad side. Look, we have no idea who or what it is. We don't know if that was its true form or if this was its true form. But I mean, regardless, it was talking with us. It was willing to negotiate, or we could have found something out. We're trying to discover the secrets of this hidden lord. And I know that you didn't outright attack it, absolutely. But obviously, Umberto was.
I mean, I was gonna shoot it if it did anything other than resume.
You were
its
going to
form and
shoot it. Don't pull that. You were going to shoot it.
It had to explain why it was here. That's what I was asking. I mean,
Yeah, but you gave it 6 seconds.
yeah, it's a fiend. I don't trust it. I'm gonna kill it if I have to. I mean, I'm looking at the bookshelves, by the way. I've already walked past him, so
Yeah.
I'm inspecting the bookshelves at this point.
I just don't know if I feel comfortable being complicit and just attacking everything that we see. And again, I know that you were trying to barter with it, but I mean, it's a fiend. They're not going to comply. We have to play their game in order to.
I'm playing my game.
You just said I was trying to barter with it. Isn't that their game?
Yes, exactly. Well, yeah. Look, I'm not chewing out you guys. I'm mad at Umberto. I just want to see where you guys fall in this regard. But look, if it comes down to a fiend or you guys, obviously, I'm gonna side with you guys. It's just I feel like we should take a little more time. I kind of shout over at Umberto before we.
Umberto purposely ignores you and is like looking at books and then tossing them on the table like loudly so he doesn't have to hear what's going on.
Yeah.
Like,
Very passive aggressive shit. You're
oh
pulling.
yeah, entirely. He's an asshole.
Darius goes and just plops in this chair, just head in his hands, face palming, like I'm gonna check out for a bit.
All right. There are 4 gold-plated candle holders in this room. They are worth money, but they are too tall to carry easily.
Ooh. We have a solution to that.
It involves a lot of smoke.
Roll a sleight of hand check. Roll a sleight of hand check to bag the candles safely.
Yeah, I do it. I'm gonna wait though until the end. I'm waiting until the end to
Big brain.
do that.
All right.
So I'll sit in the chair for now, and I plan to put them in there when we get a chance.
Wooden bookshelves line the paneled walls of this small library. There is a richly carved table in the middle of the room, but no chairs. Light comes from 2 golden candelabra on the table. Some of the books that you've cast aside so far, Umberto, include Relics of Religion by Tantar, On the Diseases of Dwarves by Estrel, The History of the World by Sorel. All sorts of things. It covers the classics, history, natural philosophy, arcana, theology. There are a few books of more occult and esoteric lore in a glass-encased shelf.
Ooh, should just take those.
What was Hottie Pants reading?
What was that?
What was Hottie Pants reading?
Ah,
Ooh, that's important. That's good.
a book called Demonic Shards of Alvagyrus.
What if it was a book, How to Interact with Humans?
Oh, no.
How to win friends and influence people.
Take on a pleasing form. And state your intentions. Introduce
How to
yourself.
not be a bad fiend. Oh,
The change comes from within.
Oh, but wait, no, seriously, what was the book called?
Demonic Shards of Alvagyrus. It has tons of little it's just like an account of lots and lots of little incidents from the Blood War, the endless struggle between the Abyss and the 9 Hells. It's super incoherent and poorly written, and whoever wrote the book was probably not in their right mind.
I take it. That could be useful.
All right.
Now.
The ones in the glass section,
Mhm.
I imagine those are probably more valuable than the other ones. We should probably take those.
Yeah, those are definitely valuable. There are 5 books. Actually, there are 6 books.
Handle keep.
So, give me a
We
sec.
already
There
have our book though.
are
We can
6
have more.
valuable books here, and there's a big a book comprised of 66 6-inch square engraved plates of electrum bound at
Whoa.
the spine with a hinge. It is
Evil
written
with
Post
evil.
that. Can you post that?
Yep.
I'm not writing that down.
66 it is a book made of plates of electrum. 66
Whoa.
6-inch plates of electrum. It's sitting there. What do you do?
Menacingly.
Menacingly.
I'm gonna inspect it for any kind of magical symbols or determine if there's a magical significance to its existence and form.
Okay.
I'll actually walk over to Darius and whisper to him, keep an eye on Fallister. Just make sure he doesn't pickpocket something.
Copy that.
A 20 on Arcana. Oh yeah, this book is trapped. It has a magical trap on it that is solved by saying a specific phrase. Unfortunately, there's no record of said phrase.
We could have gotten that phrase from the feed.
Oh, what about the saying over the top of the door?
Oh, good call. I wrote it
The
down.
why
Are instructed by reason, the foolish by the
Proza
wise.
just walks outside and like looks at it. Although it's in art.
It's an
Oh,
infernal.
it's common. Oh, it is an infernal. Okay.
Oh,
Darius-
okay.
Darius whispers over to Crozan, "The wise are instructed by reason. The
It
foolish
probably
by-"
needs. It probably needs to be spoken in infernal. Go, go.
I was listening to Robert following me on Fallister, and I'm asking him, "Hey, show me how to look at stuff." And then I go, "Oh wait a minute, 1 second," and I walk over to the book, and in Infernal, I speak the phrase.
Okay,
It's
you,
over the door.
you speak the phrase. Then what?
And I
Yeah.
pull Umberto. I just shove. I like grab his wrist and pull him over. All right, open the book. I said the words.
I'm gonna inspect it again to see if that worked.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Roseanne slowly backs up.
Oh, yeah, it worked. All right, I open it.
Great, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, no. Spores!
Fuck.
Ooh, an 18.
Nice.
The book arcs with electricity. You take 5 points of lightning damage.
I take no
Jesus,
points
Paul.
of lightning damage because I have
Temp health.
Yeah.
Can you just like mine? Just like you fall over,
This
Oh,
you get back up. Like whoa.
as I get zapped, I act like nothing happened. I try to deceive everyone into thinking like nothing happened. So I'm like, and then like, yeah,
roll deception.
Can you pretend again? Just give me that pretend. Please, one more time. One more time.
That's my
Chat,
poo
clip this.
face. I can't do it again.
All right, congratulations. The entire book is written in. The zap happens when you open it, by the way. It's all written in Infernal.
Oh. Okay.
I look at it, recognize it as infernal, and in disgust say, "This looks like the kind of thing you would want to read, Darius." And I hand it to him.
It doesn't zap me, right?
No, the trap goes off when it's opened without saying the
Okay.
phrase.
You didn't notice the trap going off unless you want to see through my deception.
Well, I thought
It
the
gave off
lightning
arcs of
went
lightning. It was obvious that the trap went off. You just acted
Everyone's
like
like-
you were too cool. You just acted like it didn't hurt. It was just a special light show.
Yeah.
Everyone knew it hurt. It's just like.
He got an 18 on his deception, so
There's like he doesn't move, but there's like a little bit of fire on his robe, and Darius just like puts it out.
all right. This
I take the book and I look at the book and I look at Fallister, I look at Robert, and I go, which one should I do?
All of them.
Pocket the electrum and watch after Fallister. Hang out.
Oh god, we never pocket Electrum. Okay.
are you pocketing it or reading it or what?
No,
'Cause if you-
I'm
If you pocket it, you're gonna have to close it probably.
nope. I'm gonna. So it's plates of Electrum, right? So you know that thing you do when you ruin paperback books by you bend the spine so that it doesn't close?
Mhm.
I do that and then I tie it in cord so it doesn't reshut.
All right. So are you just stuffing it back in?
Not yet.
Okay.
I put it on the table. I start gathering up all of this stuff I'm gonna shove in the bag.
Okay. The title
while
of the
watching
book
Ballister.
is The Gargothica.
Oh.
Ooh, the history
okay.
of that.
No, this is a book of fucking summoning rituals. I bet you money.
Oh no, Gargoth is the name of the pit fiend. The Gargothica would be like, the life and
History
times
of?
of Gargoth the pit fiend. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay,
Yeah.
scary.
I move over to the cat as I'm like threading this. I go, hey, Slobber Chops, I'm not the best at this. Can you help me keep an eye on Fallister, please?
Wow.
Make sure he doesn't steal anything.
Wow.
Okay, cool.
Like hops on.
Yeah,
Baldur.
go Alana! Woo!
I imagine like the camera pans to Fallister, like looking through the books, and then behind his head, the cat like just menacingly floats over, like wow.
All right. We are running down out of time. Are you stowing everything you've collected? Are you doing anything else here? Are you reading anything?
This
Anything
is
else
a
in
good
the
time
room?
to stow. Any other books we haven't noted yet?
You said there was 6 books, right?
Yeah. Well, there are 5 books of occult lore. I have titles for all of them, but basically
Are
they're
they rare?
valuable.
Valuable. Okay, valuable.
Um,
So value.
and then there's the Gargothica.
Of occult lore times 5. You can get me everything else later, and then the Gargothica. Okay. Anything else in here of value?
No, not as far as you can tell.
Okay, I look over at Fallister to make sure his pockets don't look any bigger. They look
Roll
fine.
a perception check.
No need. I'm bad. So I look.
Hold on. Is there anything special with this wall over here?
I mean, you got the magical skull map, and the magical skull map didn't show anything there.
Okay.
And as far as you can tell, nothing. Robert, as
I-
far as you can tell, Fallister Fisk hasn't pocketed anything.
I
Copy.
instruct everyone to leave the chamber, and I get ready to shove. There's just the 2 candle holders and the 6 books, right?
4 candle holders and 6
Ooh.
books.
Okay, and you said sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I spit on the chair where the incubus was sitting as I walked by.
As I'm doing this, is it one roll? Is that roll for each of them, or is it one roll for all of it?
It's 1 roll to do the transaction.
All right, here we go, guys. And while everyone's out of the room, I whisper in Infernal, "Hey, if you're still here, I'm really sorry. If you want to talk, we'll be here for a while." And I make the sleight of hand check. Oh, please be good. 17.
Nice. Well done. Well done. It's only a small puff of smoke. You successfully bag all of those items.
Nice.
And next time, we will descend into the pit beneath the Temple of the Hidden Lord. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today.
Hey.
And we will see you next time.